Greetings, my friends. My name is Aiden, and welcome back to the realm of Arcanis. Last time we didn't do much. We just got ourselves started off by setting up a little camp, gathering some ore and some gear, and basically just doing the Minecraft basics that everyone does at the start of a new world. And I do have a few goals in mind for what I plan to do today. My main priorities involve building and getting ourselves settled in our area. So setting up a few farms would be nice, and setting up a little bit of a mine would be nice. I actually decided to take some liberty and construct a small little to-do list system that I plan to do for maybe not every episode of the series, but for a good majority. This to-do list should appear on the top left of the screen, and pretty much what I want to get done today is start building a mine for us to get resources such as stone and other minerals that will help us later. Build a simple crop farm, so just get some farming started so we can just get our agricultural setup initiated, and so we can just have a nice reliable food source. Third is to start setting up a simple animal farm. We'll build a nicer one in the future. And finally, the last is to explore the underground cavern that we discovered in the last video, which we hadn't gone down there because it was very dark. I'm hoping we can go down there now with the better gear that we have, such as obviously with the iron that we've gained. We should be pretty fine down there, and we can also probably get some more coal to make more torches while we're going down there as well. I want to start off just by chopping down some trees to try and get some wood to help with the later buildings that I plan to make in the near future. And also, it would be nice to clear out a bit of space for whatever I plan to build here, besides just obviously a home, which we haven't built yet, but we will soon. A quick little side note, I have also planned the current location of where I want to build the mine, and pretty much it's right here inside this hill. I think if we're going to start clearing out these trees. For a simple explanation, I think clearing out these trees and building into the cliffside of this little mound would definitely make like a nice entryway for a mine, just going straight down. Well, not straight down, but diagonally down. So we can gather stone and just other ores as a mine simply functions. I'm also trying to sound a bit more into the game today. I know my last video I wasn't as enthusiastic or as close up to my mic. If I'm a bit too loud, then I'm sorry for that. I can't always monitor the output of how I sound whenever I'm recording. So just take that into consideration. To mark where we should start building a tunnel, I guess we'll just start digging out right here so we can mark where our tunnel will be. Because we're going to dig into there a little bit, and then we're going to start building a diagonal tunnel down to most likely -59. I don't expect to get the full tunnel done by the end of the video, but at least expect to get started. I'm hoping to... My current hope is to at least get down to level 40, which would be nice, because I usually get down to level 40 to start mining out areas there, to start getting things such as stone and diorite or andesite or whatever other stones and minerals we can accumulate at the time. I'm also trying to be a bit more articulate with my words, but when I'm being put on the spot by myself, it's never an easy task. I don't know how far in I want to dig this, but I know I want to just I don't know how far in this is going to go, but I think a few more blocks and we should be good to start heading down. I'll also put some torches out here so we can just mark the area for light. And I probably will try and build an entryway to the mine. Just a nice little opening so that we know where it is. We can see it easily. I know the light will definitely mark where it is, but it always is just nice to have an area that we can see very clearly and very easily. I think I'm going to start going down here because it seems like we're reaching the other end of the hill. So it just makes sense to start digging down this way. I want to try and start off by getting us down to level 40. I think that's a good place to start. We have about, I think 13 more blocks down to go. We probably will have to make a new pickaxe, which is going to not really hinder us too much. I don't know why I would be complaining about that. It's no big deal. I might still be a little bit heated from losing in Skywars so much earlier. I hope I also sound a bit more lively than I did on episode 1, because from when I was listening to it whilst editing, I sounded like I was a bit exhausted. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. And I'm sorry for that, but I hope I sound a bit more energetic this time. Probably just make 2 pickaxes to save us some time. Also because we will be going mining later, and we could just use both of them. And back to the undergrounds we go. I constantly say to myself that I'm observant, and then I don't notice these smaller details such as the durability of my pickaxe. And then I just embarrass myself yet again. Ugh. I do hope we find some coal within this bit of stone, but I don't know if we actually will. I hope we do, but it's not looking like that's a possibility. Alright, we're almost there. A few more blocks and we should be good to go. Also, just a note of advice, a good method for lighting when it comes down to these tunnels is placing a torch every 5 blocks. It saves you time, and it's just a good way to know that you're not expelling torches constantly when building one of these. Obviously, you want to make sure it's well lit so no enemies can spawn in here. So you just got to make sure your torch placements are logical and efficient. Spamming torches is a method you can use, but it's not the most efficient or streamlined way to keep an area, like, safe. It can work. It definitely works, but it'll definitely take up a lot of space if you do that. All right, we should just have to mine away this last wall, and we will be good. We'll be on the right level that we need to set up a nice little mining area. This doesn't have to be too big. It just needs to be small enough. It just needs to be large enough for us to set up an area. I am also messing up a lot of my sentences. I keep messing up the pronunciations of my words, and I'm getting annoyed with myself about it. I hope you guys aren't getting annoyed at me, though. I'm trying to sound smart, but failing in doing so. There's a bit of lava nearby. We shouldn't have to worry about that, however. How far do I want to take this out? I think 1, 2, 3. I think 8 blocks should be fine. 8 blocks should be more than large enough. That actually made me jump a little bit. We should probably actually start on the other side so we mine into the exact tunnel we're going to. Oh, diorite. A lot of people don't like diorite. It's not a terrible block, but it definitely compensates for the lack of craftability when it comes to quartz. It's also the closest thing we have to marble. That and calcite. All right, those 2 tunnels are connected. Just gotta dig out this big chunk now. We're probably gonna have to make another pickaxe if I was to guess. We actually may have to go into that mine sooner than expected if we want to get more iron, because we're running a bit low on our supply. And from what I know, the deeper you go, the more iron you'll find, so hopefully it should all work out for us. We might not have to worry about that iron supply after all. Okay, maybe we will. There's only 2 pieces there. We definitely will find ore when digging this out, which is nice. My main, the only ores I think we'll need right now is just iron and coal, because early game, those are the most practical you can get and just the most useful you'll need. Coal is just useful for fuel, and iron is just obviously for tools and armor. But everyone already knows this, so why am I telling it to them? I don't know what to mine, I'll mine it anyway. This is definitely a process. Like, this is a long and tedious process. It gets easier when you get better gear, but we're lacking in the diamond department, so we just gotta start with the simple silver and iron that we currently possess. I said silver because that's the color of iron, but okay, well, you understand. You're smart enough to understand, much more than me. I want to build something out of diorite at some point. I definitely should use it for builds, but I don't know if I'll use it for any builds around here or not. I might, I could. All right, second pickaxe just broke, so we're gonna make our way up. Actually, let's probably make ourselves let's make ourselves a staircase so that we don't have to constantly just keep hopping our way up here. Let's also make some chests so we can store whatever we find. Alright, that might be more than enough, but it's a simple start. Dang it. Alright, that's good. We have a few mishaps right there, but we can fix that. I should probably light up this area a bit more so we don't run into any monsters like those. Actually, we could use some string, so... Come here, spiders! Oh, nope, not that way. I also forgot to turn off my F3. Well, bam! For those who don't know, well, bam is my catchphrase. It's mine alone. I coined it. You can't have it. If you say, well, bam, you're gonna be in serious trouble. Because I'm coming for you. And I will find you. There's a skeleton over there. We should probably sleep. Ow! I gotta stop doing that. I did it in the last video and it was embarrassing. Oh, we have more iron than I thought. Never mind. I don't think we'll have to go underground. At least not for now. Let's take care of you while we're here. Oh, there's a lot of enemies over here. The downside to living in a forest? The numerous enemies that will spawn while you're over here. Yep. Whew. That was close. Oh, yeah. Oh. A few arrows, which is nice. I don't really use the bow that much. But you never know when it'll come in handy. I think we should clear out a few more trees. It may be risky because more enemies could spawn, but we'll definitely get coal soon, so we shouldn't have to worry about enemies spawning. We'll just light up the area. Also, we'll need space for a crop farm and an animal farm, so not only are we gathering wood, but we're also just making room for those small, simple little things that you need for a normal survival world. I also didn't realize until someone pointed out in my comments that what I'm doing is a bit nostalgic for like a survival series like in 2024 of all times. Yeah, I know I'm starting off a bit late. Like, I think I'm actually starting off, yeah, like 10 years late, maybe more. But we all got to start somewhere. I plan to try and make it big, and this is the start of how I want to. Ow. There we go. Oh, come on! Yeah. I hate being short. We actually don't have any way to get pigs, chicken. We don't have any way to get pigs yet because we don't have any potatoes or carrots or beetroots. Finding a village would be beneficial as well, but I don't know where one is in this world. There's none in the plains biome that we're currently in. I surveyed it. I surveyed this area of the world before actually playing, just to see if I would like this area, because I chose to not live near a village. I like the challenge is all. I feel like having a village right next to your base makes the game way too easy. But also, there are times where it is nice to just have, so you don't have to worry about resources and that. On the plus side of all this mining, we will have a lot of stone. I will say, resource gathering is one of the lesser parts of actually building a survival world, but when you get enough resources and whatever you build is very nice looking, it sometimes is just worth it, you know? Hard work does pay off. Most of the time. Unless you botch it, or you're just cheap about what you're doing. After all, 10 years is a lot of time to make something. You'd wonder if within those 10 years you might somehow botch whatever you're working on. Like why would you promise something that was in the making of 10 years and you release a trailer for it and it's just, why? Why does it even exist? Alright, just these two left and then we'll be done. Ah, dang it. Alright, final column. And we should be good. Whew. That was a bit of a hassle, but now this isn't as big as I was imagining, but it's a start. And a start is all you can go with for now. I'm hoping a wandering trader shows up so that we can get his lead, so that we can just lead our animals and we don't have to constantly just hold food to acquire them. Actually, I think to make this... Alright, I think to make this more interesting, I think actually finding a village and finding crops would be something we could definitely do. I I don't know what direction to go in. I think this direction would be nice. I think we could go... We could go east and just see what we find there. We might find something. We might die in the process, but we'll have to leave it up to fate, like I said before. Oh yeah, there's also an ocean here if you haven't seen it already. You might have seen it in the thumbnail for the last video. I never showed it in the first video, but yeah, we're right next to an ocean, which... Yeah, so our base, we have an ocean view, which is nice. Let's take a peek at what's down here quickly. Oh, BAP. Take the paper and the feathers. Ooh, jackpot. Nice little pit stop. And now we continue on our voyage. Ooh. Oh, taiga. We could find a village in here. Theoretically. Should probably look at that map to see where it leads us and what we can find with it. So where does this map lead us? No, not anywhere close. We're not close to the treasure. We'll find it, though, eventually. Ooh, dark oak. I don't care for dark oak as much as I do spruce. Well, spruce is pretty much everyone's favorite wood type. Mine's is birch. Guess it would make sense to get up high. We'd most likely see a village. Get a better vantage point. Oof. I thought this was going to be a lot bigger than it was. We probably should grab the coal, though. We're definitely going to need more coal, so let's just gather some of this up while we're here. It's also turning night, so making some torches to light up a small little camp isn't the worst idea. Alright. It's all the coal in this area, so... Whoop! Okay, let's not fall down there, because that's most likely death. Which will... And that death will most likely lead to dismemberment. Something I don't want to endure right now. I guess we'll just make our way out of here quickly. Hi! Maybe I shouldn't have come out here. Maybe this was a mistake. This is a bad idea. Please tell me there's a village nearby. Villages should be easier to spot at night because they have lights. Whoo! We're saved! Oh, salvation. Thank you for knocking at my door. Hi, sir. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna have to sleep in this bed to avoid the monsters. Our plight is over as quickly as it started. Maybe not. Hi. You're welcome. Realistically, we just need pigs. We can lead pigs with potatoes, but I don't know why I prefer carrots over potatoes. Is that their only farm? This village is just a bit small, it seems. Unless there's more down here. Hold on. Let me just take a look. Oh, what do you have? I'll take the wood and the saplings. And the berries. Yeah, so I guess this is the only crop they have. Yeah, so I guess this is the only crop they have. It's better than not having what we were looking for, though. Alright. Well, we got what we needed, so I guess we just head on home now. Huh. That's some weird generation. Well, that's Minecraft for you. We'll definitely look at where this map leads later, but for now we're just gonna make ourselves... we're just gonna make our way home. That way we don't die to anything. I have a nice record of dying on the second day I start a survival world. And I'm trying to break that record as much as possible. Technically, this isn't the second day I've made the world, but, like, it is still the second day that I'm playing it. I hope we can find a village much closer. Not to say that one isn't nice looking, but it's definitely not gonna be... It's not the biggest or the most easy to access due to it's very far. It's just very far. Ah, land ho! Ooh, there's a ship right here. What secrets do you hold for me? Ooh, smithing templates. And carrots. Convenient timing? I would be inclined to agree. Ah. Back home where we belong. All right. Now we just begin the process of building a crop farm. All right. Let's get it done. And there you go. That is our small little crop farm. Well, not as small as I was planning, fully set up. We still have a bit to do for it, but we at least got ourselves started out. So hopefully while we're doing the rest of what I have planned for the video, we can, those can grow. Right here should work. Let's just clear out some more wood. So into another small compilation of deforestation. All right, that should be all these trees cleared out. Let's just remove this little patch of dirt quickly. I'll flatten this out too while we're here. I need a new shovel. Dang it! I'm burning through my iron reserves, and I don't know how quickly I'm going to reestablish them. All right, that should be enough space for a temporary animal farm. So let's just build some pens. All right, we've laid the outline. Now let's craft the fencing. Now we just need to craft some fence gates. All right, we might not have enough, but we'll wait and see. All right, It's not beauty. It's not fashionable, but it is functional. And now all we gotta do is just grab the aminals. I said that right? Aminals, right? Nah, I'm just making stuff up. Hold on, I just want to grab... There's a lot of sheep out here. I want cows, I just need to grab you. Not you, sheep. Get out of here. No, go away. Come along, my spotted bovine friends. Wolf! This would be much easier with leads, but at least now I don't have to worry about the leads snapping on the way over. Alright, that's one. Now I just gotta grab the other 3. And I have a feeling you're not gonna make the sheep that easy to acquire. Meh. I'll attract them with my with the power. Don't worry. I'll attract them better with the power of my animal noises. Meh. 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 Hey, you. Yeah, you just stay over there. Don't come near them. If you do, I will have to accidentally stab you, and I really don't want to be a murderer of a dog, because then Crazy's going to come after me, and she's going to kill me. Also, I don't think it would be good on my image if I killed an innocent wolf. Alright. Got you guys in here safely. I'm just going to breed you guys up, and there we go. Alright, now I just need the pigs and the chickens. We should probably sleep before any more monsters come out. That way, getting the animals here will be very, very easy to do. Alright, and so begins the process. Hi. Listen, fellas, I don't want any trouble, so why don't you just make it easier on yourselves and walk away? No? You don't want to do that? Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah. Ooh, bottle of omen. Ha! He's stuck in the tree. Fool. Easy kill. Easy come. Easy go. Okay, that's one. I gotta get another one now. Hey, you. You want to come breed with more pigs against your will? Alright. And in you guys go. I just threw an egg. Alright. Let's see if we get lucky. Alright, and my luck is non-existent. Hey, so you are gonna come with me, and you're gonna be forced to breed with your kind against your will. Hey, stop running. Oh, well, that works. You shouldn't take up too much space. There's only 3 of you, and you guys are some of the smallest mobs in the game. Alright. And that is a nice small little animal pen and a nice little setup, I believe. Well, I think that about wraps it up for now. I did say I wasn't going to go mining, but I think I'll save that for the next video, which should hopefully come out soon after this one. But until then, I'll talk to you guys all later. So as I say, each and every day, lighting out.